Hey guys, it's Alex from 7th Hour Films, back again with Torchwood. Last time on Torchwood, we had meat. Basically, we finally got Reese figuring out that Gwen is a part of Torchwood, and he helped in the takedown of a group of people that was harvesting meat from a living alien that kept growing and selling that meat to people, I guess. Specifically Reese's meat firm, I guess. And yeah, a lot of conflicts between Reese and Gwen, and Reese and Torchwood and Gwen, and stuff like that. But at the end, Reese was able to keep his memories, which is all nice and good. But the alien didn't survive, which sucked. But oh well. Yeah. This is where I say no spoilers in the comments whatsoever. Let's stick to this episode and previous episodes of Torchwood, Doctor Who, and classic Doctor Who that I've reacted to. And yeah, with that being said, let's get right into this episode of Torchwood. Here we go.
You're late!
Yes, Paris is lovely, thank you.
Excuse me.
Sorry, couldn't resist. Come here, you. Good to see you.
Huh?
Hey, Tosh, you're looking good.
Huh? Well,
A year ago today,
First kiss.
you remembered.
Tosh has the worst luck when it comes to dudes.
Jack? You okay?
Well, that's different. I don't think that's part of Adam, is
You
it?
miss me?
Were you gone?
He's like a little puppy bringing us sticks.
This
When's
is-
he gonna realise he's got no chance?
Love's blind, apparently. He's idolised her for years now.
Oh, leave him alone. I think it's sweet.
Did you just
Exactly.
completely change Owen? What the heck? Freaking, you made a love triangle, man! I hate you, I hate love triangles, and I hate you.
This isn't funny.
Stay back, alright? Stay back!
Gwen, what's going on?
How do you know my name? Huh?
Oh,
I know how to use this. Now, who are you and what do you want?
You know who I am.
he completely changed their memories, that's why.
If you won't tell me, you have picked the wrong girl to stalk, mate.
Poor Reese. He finally learns about Torchwood and he can't catch a friggin' break.
He keeps saying he's my boyfriend.
He is. It's Reese.
I've never seen him before in my life.
So
You've been
Jack
with him
remembers.
for years.
See? We'll put it right.
Right.
So he didn't completely
signs
affect
of
Jack's
long-term
memory.
damage, as far as I.
And I thought then, Jack, I thought, I'm gonna marry this bloody mad woman, even if it kills me.
Aww. It probably will kill you at some point. It's killed you before. When?
Have you managed to open it yet?
No. Sorry. I'm not doing very well, am I?
It's gonna be a long night.
He's really screwed with
Yes.
Owen.
Which is why.
Down to like his
What?
clothes and his glasses.
Sandwiches.
Owen doesn't wear glasses. At
One
least
for me.
not as
So,
long as Owen
smoked
is
salmon.
now.
That is your.
There's that kid again.
People sighted by the sewer in Rockwell Street. Jack. Jack.
That has to be something different,
see him?
right?
Who?
I don't think that's anything of Adam. I think that's him. Or maybe that's caused by Adam, but he's seeing it. Like, maybe that's a side effect of Adam.
Do you know what I mean?
Not sure I do. No.
God, Owen is friend
Don't worry.
zoned. I didn't
You'll
see
meet the
this.
right girl one day.
This is just
Tosh.
not right. I hate this. Here's what you need to do. Foof your hair and take off your glasses. However, now that I've done that, I must get my hair back in proper order. Thank you.
Get out, son.
Dad?
What?
We thought they'd pass over us, like they always did.
Oh crap.
But they didn't.
Is he the only one to
That
survive?
day. And the most horrible creatures you could have possibly imagined. I don't think I noticed. I thought he was there just behind me. I retraced my steps, hoping that I'd see him again.
Did you find him?
Probably not.
I ran all the way home.
I'll have a look in the diary. I like to log the interesting stuff,
You write about artifacts in your diary?
among other things.
Oh my. Has Adam thought that through? I swear Adam's only been here for a few days.
Will,
This is hard to watch.
I know I would.
I don't know why it's funnier
It's
when
our
it's Tosh,
anniversary.
but...
It would disappear.
Maybe because Tosh hasn't changed, but Owen has. Whereas when it's the reverse, Owen is such a prick that it's funnier.
Because I love you.
What?
Nope. Nope. No. No. No.
Yeah, no, we
No.
haven't said it.
No.
Since
Just
we
don't. Owen.
started working together.
can't.
In fact, I ate
Oh
for
my
you.
God.
You know, physically, when you're in the room, I just want to reach out and touch you. And
Don't.
no,
Don't.
you
No.
know, I
No.
can't keep a
Don't.
secret
Just don't.
anymore.
Just
My
stop.
mum said to me, so
Stop
seize
it.
the day, and so it would be amazing together.
Don't.
If you would only
Wrap
just-
it up, man. Let her actually respond.
What are you thinking of?
Sorry, I just wanted
How
you to
dare
know.
you? I'm with Adam. And even if I wasn't, you're not my type. Never will be.
Well, fuck you. That's not how you handle that, Tosh.
Oh, fine, I'll help myself then. Here you are, keep the change. Buy some spot cream. I'm not coming here again. It's overpriced. It's £1.50 charge on the cash machine. It's a bloody disgrace. Honestly, kids these days don't know the meaning of hard.
Aww.
Reese the rant.
Oh, thank you, Yanto, for figuring things out. Ah! Dicks. Kick him.
I know you didn't mean to kill her. You just couldn't stop yourself.
What?
Remember this.
Just implanting some random false memory?
I didn't do that.
Oh, yes, you did.
Episode is nuts.
It felt like the first time. But it was nice.
I mean, it's probably the best guy that you could have when you're just I don't know.
I like that.
I know.
Just tried to get away.
It was too quick.
Ugh. Man, he is good at playing creepy. Yes! Oh, Adam messed up.
Do you remember that?
Where's Adam's blood sample?
He doesn't have one. There's too many Torchwood protocols for him to get down precisely.
Completely.
Just double checking to be sure. I mean, how can anyone be happy with that haircut?
How are you today?
Don't kill me! I had to become part of your memories in order to survive. I didn't mean any harm.
Wow, that was actually easy.
For the better. You didn't remember who you were. I helped you. Look at Owen. All his cynicism gone. He's a different man now. Selfless, happier.
He was getting better.
And Toshiko too. She's never been this confident.
Feel around for anything that makes you what you are.
Interesting that he just knows how to do this.
Waiting for someone to see it.
He's giving them all retcon?
I saw it. Go back to who we were.
Tosh. Yanto's not hesitating. Alright. 1, 2. We got Gwen. Good. Ooh. Oh. His powers are fading.
I'm Adam.
Touch my dad.
Hey! Easy. Right. Well, if you're going to behave that way, we're going home.
No, that's not right.
No. We don't leave yet. Your dad laughing, grey, safe and happy.
So he was there.
I don't want to die.
Bye.
You take that pill.
Jeez, man. Just...
New dreams, Tosh. I think somebody's winding you up, darling. No, I don't do flowers.
Yeah.
Oh, definitely don't do apologies.
He's a prick again. Oh, everything's back to normal. Oh dear. What's in there, man? Sand. The sand from Boshane? Boshane? Oh, okay then. Alright, guys. I'm so tired. We recorded Genesis of the Daleks today, so I'm very tired. I knew I had to get this done because I gotta work. I gotta do some work tomorrow, so. So I needed to get this done today. Alright. So this is going to be a bit of a low energy discussion right now. So, yeah. Yeah. Good episode overall. Good episode. I did like it. They really paint... They really... I hate Adam. I hated that guy. Wow. I guess that mean he was a good villain, I guess, but I hate those. I hate misunderstanding scenarios. Like those are, but it worked. I like this one because the characters were interesting and stuff like that. I'm so tired. I'm sorry. So yeah. Interesting villain, interesting concept. I'm not entirely sure, like, so the memories kept him alive, basically. The memories kept him alive, and once they all forgot about him, then he died. Okay, that's definitely interesting. I wrote down child/dad/Jack's past. Interesting, we finally got to see some of Jack's past. You know, it's kind of been alluded to before, mostly stuff with the time agency. You know, now we actually get to see, you know, his childhood. And, you know, he's mentioned, you know, being from the the Face of Bo Peninsula. But because he said that on Doctor Who, and he was like, "Yeah, that's I lived in the Boshane Peninsula, and I was the first person to sign up for the time agency, and they called me the Face of Bo and stuff like that." But now we actually got to see, well, his childhood, which was pretty cool. Wondering what was the enemy that attacked him? You know. It's like one of the worst species in the universe. I'm wondering what that is. Like, you know, you just hear their screams, and it sounds so horrible. I'm gonna angle myself a little more towards the camera instead of sort of angled away. So yeah, I'm wondering what the species was that attacked him. Wow, it didn't really hit me until now how tired I am. That tugged on my mustache. Okay, so the child he was seeing was his brother Gray. And in the first episode of this series, John Hart said that he found Gray, which is interesting because, you know, he said that like in passing when he left. He was like, "Oh yeah, and I found Gray." Like, well, what the hell? You know, Jack searched for Gray's body for years but never found anything. I assumed that Gray was like another member of the Time Agency or something, but no. I mean, he thought that his brother died. So yeah, I'm kind of wondering like what do you mean you found Gray? Now that I'm learning a bit more about that, so that has to pop up. I almost wonder if that's going to be like the overarching thing this series. Like maybe that'll be the series finale. The finale for this series is Gray. Maybe Gray becomes a villain. That'd be interesting. It's also interesting that Adam basically so he put himself into Jack's memories. He put himself into Jack's memories, but was he actually there? I don't think he was. I don't think that's the case. I think he put himself... Yeah, he rewrote himself into Jack's memories. So, yeah, that's interesting. The whole concept of the memory thing was nice. And, boy, it was strange, you know, because Gwen just, you know, showed up to work, and there's this new guy, and everyone's just treating him, you know, normal. And then he replaces her memories so that she remembers him, and all right, that's all fine and good. But then she goes home, she completely forgot about Reese. Which, poor Reese, has to put up with all this crap now. Oh. I guess that's something, because at the end of the episode, they were all like, you know, how did we lose 2 days? You know, what the hell? How did we all lose 2 days? What happened? So I was like, well, I guess if Gwen goes home to Reese, he's going to be like, hey, that memory problem, you know, fixed? Like, you're good? You remember me? And she's like, yeah, I remember you. It's like, oh, good. So, maybe Reese can explain some of the stuff, but, I mean, Reese didn't know about Adam or anything. He just knew that there was something wrong with Gwen. But it's also interesting, like, the degrees that Adam had to go to change everyone's memories, but he couldn't change everyone's memory at the same time. So... you know, accidentally erasing Reese from Gwen's memory. It's like, yeah, that really affected Gwen, but that didn't affect anyone else. You know, he didn't rewrite everyone else's memories. And that was evident when Jack got there to their apartment and he was like, Gwen, what are you talking about? This is your fiance. This is Reese. You know? And the fact that, the whole thing with Yanto being basically a rapist and serial killer. It's like, you know, Jack immediately was like, what the fuck? No, you're not. No, stop that. No, you're not. And so, yeah, it's like that's a pretty huge flaw, basically, in Adam's thing, was that he can't affect all of their memories at the same time. So eventually their memories will conflict. Even if you rewrite their memories, they will start to conflict. The Owen and Tosh dynamic was kind of, it was fun. It was intriguing, you know, kind of flipping the roles a little bit, although Tosh was not really a lot like Owen, but that was interesting and that was pretty cool, to see the flip between, the two of them. So, but man, that scene where he like confessed to her, like, that was awkward. Yanto, the whole thing of making him like a rapist and serial killer, like that was a little weird. And especially because like that's a little too much. Like if you implant that kind of memory into him, you know, he's obviously, that's really going to affect him, but that's such a huge thing that none of them are going to remember. So yeah, we talked about Gray and Gwen. So that's basically all I wrote. Overall, really good episode. Sorry if this was a bit of a short discussion, but I'm tired. But yeah, it was an overall good episode. I did like it. Season 2, like I said, Series 2 is really hitting home. You know, they're really knocking it out of the park. And yeah, it'll be interesting to see where we go with the team. I'd love to keep going, you know, see how we keep going with Reese knowing about Torchwood. I love that, you know, that's a new dynamic for him, you know, and that leads to a lot of great comedy. And it'll be interesting to see where we go with Jack and Gray. So, yeah, maybe John Hart will come back at some point. That'd be interesting. It's also interesting, we go through this whole thing of Jack's past. They never bring up his actual name. Because it wasn't Jack, was it? Did they call him Jack? Ooh, that might be an oversight. Uh-oh. Well, probably not. Yeah, with all that being said, I'm Alex from 7th Hour Films, and I'll see you guys next time. Take care. Alright guys, thanks for watching this episode. If you want to watch more of my Torchwood reactions, you can click on the playlist, you can subscribe if you haven't done that already, and click the notification bell. You can support me on Patreon, and you can follow me on social media, links below in the description. See you guys later.